So, Mike, tell me about your uncle's World War II experiences.
Well, my uncle, he came from a family of a dozen, 10 brothers and sisters, and five of the boys went to overseas during World War II. And he was the one uncle who was wounded right after D-Day, when the Americans finally got into the hedge country in France, particularly in the town of St. Lo. And that's where they had all kinds of problems making an advancement there, and he got shot, not once but twice. He got shot in the neck, and I think he got shot in the back. And what he did, he survived, and he was captured by the Germans, and they put him in a German field hospital. And they brought him back to health. Originally, when they found him in the field, he had one of the Germans took his knife and cut the bullets out.
Wow. So, not all the Germans were like the SS. And
No, everybody thinks that, I'm not saying that they were great guys, but they were like any other soldiers that were sent to fight for their country. And of course, you had the SS and the Gestapo. They were the real bastards. But the regular fighting soldier, they were just doing what they were told, fighting for the country.
So they helped him recover, and what happened? How did he get back to the U.S. or the U.S. lines? Or
What happened was eventually the Americans overtook the Germans, and they during the breakout, I think it was with Patton, they recaptured field hospital and stuff like that, and that's how he was rescued. And back at home, for I think it was like a month and a half, my grandmother got a wire saying that he was missing in action, and they didn't know whether he was alive or if he was dead. And but they eventually got him and then nursed him back to health. And he got sent home because of his wounds. They were pretty nasty looking wounds, and I remember seeing them as a kid. As a kid, you didn't know any better. All you wanted to do was just have Uncle Jim show you his wounds.
did they ever talk about it to you, the war?
Yeah, he would talk about it, but he wouldn't talk. He wouldn't go into details. But also we were happy just to see the wounds on his body.